Hi, so today I'm going to tell you about 3 ghosts that I've actually seen. Now, I don't believe in ghosts and I'll explain why and stuff later. But yeah, these are actually true, so it's not me just trying to make up stuff to be funny. Because if I was doing that, I'd try to make them more interesting. The first one I saw when I was about 3 or 4, and I lived at my auntie's, and she had this downstairs bathroom that I was kind of scared of because it was all dark and cold, like a bit away from everything else. And I remember just seeing like a face come out like this from the darkness, and it scared the shit out of me. And I went and ran through to the adults and cried probably. Now in my memory, it kind of looks like Grimace from McDonald's. But a few years ago, I was speaking to my auntie, and she said that actually when I came through, I said it was a cow, and I've completely forgotten about this part of it. So apparently I saw a cow ghost. But the really weird thing about that is that my auntie's old house that she lived in was an old cow barn that had been repurposed, and I didn't even know that when I was a kid. So apparently, I saw a ghost of a cow. The second one, I was at a friend's house and sleeping over when I was like, yeah, I don't know, 11 or something, and we turned the lights off to go to sleep, and then we both saw this woman in a dress with a veil over her face. That's a really crap picture of a woman. And we both like screamed and turned lights on, and we ended up sleeping with the lights on. I remember I was telling another friend about this later, and he was like, "A woman with a veil on her face. That's quite generic." And I'm like, "Well, it was a ghost that I saw. It's not a pitch for a sitcom that I was doing. So sorry that my ghost was generic." So that was the second one. And the third one is a famous one. Around me, there's a stretch of road called the Stocksbridge Bypass, and there's apparently a monk or a hooded figure who hangs around there. Now, my girlfriend Zoe says that they've actually looked into this, and there's some sort of electricity issue or something that can cause hallucinations. There's also a lot of what do you call it on that road? A lot of crashes, and that's because it is a dangerous piece of road. Now, one day, I'm really rubbish at geography, so I actually didn't even realise I was on Stocksbridge Bypass. One day I was driving from Huddersfield to Sheffield to go to Silverjet band practice, and it's in the middle of nowhere. There were no pavement, and it was raining. I remember seeing like a guy with a hood just stood at the side of the road like this, and I think he had a hat on. But yeah, so I was reading a book about the Stocksbridge Bypass last night, and I suddenly remembered it, and I was like, I've seen that guy, seen that dude. So this is why I don't believe in ghosts. This one, this was when I was a kid, and it's easy to imagine things, or when I saw this as a kid, it might have been a completely different experience, but in my mind, it's like changed so much as it's gone on. This one, the friend that I saw it with was actually the sort of person who would wind a lot of people up. So it might have been that we both saw like a flash of light at the same time, or like a reflection or whatever. Or it might have been that I thought I saw something, and then he was trying to be a bit of a rascal and wind me up about that. So that's why I don't really believe in that one. Although, a creepy thing about that is that the house that we saw it in, they'd just found there was like a secret tunnel between two of the rooms, like the wall, like a crazy cartoon mansion pulled out, and it connected like the dining room and the kitchen, which I thought was pretty cool. Maybe the ghost was released then, if you believe in ghosts. And the last one, now, like in my head, it's this like mysterious dude in the shadows and stuff, but like realistically, like it could have just been a dude with a hoodie. It might have just been waiting. His car might have been like broken down. Now, if you believe in ghosts, that's cool. I'm not here to judge you or anything. I just personally don't. Even though I've seen 3 ghosts, and they're the 3 ghosts that I've seen. There they are. Bye bye.